all they do is talk. No wedding ring, chip fingernail polish. She always wished that she could go to college, but some dreams fade, they just slip away. She started to show a few months ago, and she had to go. That's how she wound up on the back seat of a Greyhound bus, head on down with the windows up, staring at the rest of her life. She never thought this would be the place where she would find her saving grace, but she fell in love
painted red, the stripe was white. It was 18 feet from the bow to the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta, I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love and made for the water. Ran her for years till the transom got rotten. A piece of my childhood that'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn her sharp and I'd make it whine. He'd say, you can't beat the way an old wood boat rides. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new in '64. Daddy got it right, cause the engine was smoking, couple of burnt valves and he had it going. He let me drive her and we'd haul off a load down a dirt strip where we'd dump trash off a thick tin road. I'd sit up in the seat and stretch my feet out to the pedals, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford with 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I'd keep it right. And he'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it's just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And he'd say, turn it left and steer it right. Straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we'd ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me drive. When Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. She's just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke.
There's plastic stretched across a broken window pane. You gotta dodge the pots and pans on the floor when it rains. There's a 10-point buck on my living room wall. A squirrel and 2 ducks are hanging in the hall. That hole in my yard is a barbecue pit. A couple times a year we'll throw a hog in it. There's a 4-wheel drive parked in my driveway. I'm a proud and active member of the NRA. Hey, I'm country, I was born and raised in it. I'm country, that's my kind of living. White beans, collard greens, sweet potato chicken and dumplings. Well, I get up every morning when the rooster crows. I stay out some nights until the cows come home. I'm dog running, deer hunting, fish catching, tipping, hay baling, pea picking country. Well, there's my mama in the rocking chair by my screen door. The red, white, and blue hangs off of my front porch. There's my darling in the garden picking black-eyed peas. Kids are bouncing up and down on the trampoline. My truck costs less than my champion coon dog. My neck is painted red by the grace of God. My kids say, please, sir, thank you, and ma'am. I ain't what I ain't, but I am what I am. Hey, I'm country. I was born and raised in it. I'm country. That's my kind of living. White beans, collard greens, sweet tea, chicken, and dumplings. I get up every morning when the rooster crows and stay out some nights until the cows come home. I'm dog running, deer hunting, fish catching, cow tipping, hay baling, pea picking country. Every morning when the rooster crows, stay out some nights until the cows come home. I'm dog running, deer hunting, fish catching, cow tipping, hay baling, pea picking country. Yeah, I'm a dog running, deer hunting, fish catching, cow tipping, corn picking, cider sipping, fight starting, kid raising, wife loving, gun toting, hay baling, pea picking country. I guarantee you I'm country. I ain't scared to be country neither.
I was raised off of Route 3, out past where the blacktop ends. We'd walk to church on Sunday morning, race barefoot back to Johnson's fence. That's where I first saw Mary, on that roadside picking blackberries. That summer I turned a corner in my soul down that red dirt. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car. I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. Her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. I'd sneak out in the middle of the night, throw rocks at her bedroom window. We'd turn out the headlights, drive by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold down that red dirt road. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car. I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. like I found a long lost friend. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car. I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road. Yes, I've learned, I've come to know there's life at both ends of that red dirt road.
I'm meeting my buddies out on the lake. We're headed out to a special place we love that just a few folks know. There's no signing up, no monthly dues. Take your Johnson, your Mercury, or your Evan Rudy fired up. Meet us out at Party Cove. Come on in, the water's fine. Just idle on over and toss us a line. Fast tractors, mainliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side, there's 5 houseboat front porches, AstroTurf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. Bermuda's flip-flops and a tank top tan. He popped his first top at 10 a.m. That's Bob, he's our president. We're checking out the girls on the upper deck, rubbing in the 15 SPF. It's hot, everybody's jumping in. Later on when the sun goes down, we'll pull out the jar and that old guitar and pass them around. Bass trackers, mainliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side, there's 5 houseboat front porches, AstroTurf lawn chairs and tiki torches. Regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. When the party's over and we're all alone, we'll be making waves in a no-wake zone. Fast trackers, mainliners, and a party barge strung together like a floating trailer park. Anchored out and getting loud all summer long. Side by side, there's 5 houseboat front porches, AstroTurf lawn chairs and tiki torches. The regular Joes rocking the boat, that's us, the Redneck Yacht Club. Redneck Yacht Club. Redneck Yacht Club.
I was born way down in the Southland, 20-some odd years ago. I ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old. I'm a free-born man. My little home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Got a gal in Cincinnati, got a woman in San Antonio. Said I always loved the girl next door, but any place is home. I'm a free-born man. My little home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Setting up this worn-out guitar, I carry an alto sax. I've honked it about 200 times, but I always get it back. I'm a free-born man. My little home's on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad. Said you may not like my appearance, and you may not like my song. Said you may not like the way I talk, you like the way I'm gone. I'm a free-born man. My little home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, and every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I'm a free-born man. My little home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track.
Tan toes tickling the sand, cold drink chilling in my right hand. Watching you sleep in the evening light, resting up for a long, long night. 'Cause when the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down, yeah. All day long, just taking it easy, laying in a hammock where it's nice and breezy, and sleeping off the night before. 'Cause when the sun goes down, we'll be back for more. When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down. guitar and my dark sunglasses.
This sweet concoction is smooth as molasses.
Nothing to do but breathe all day until the big moon rises and it's time to play. When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we're feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter. When the sun goes down, goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we're feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter. When the sun goes down, yeah. When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright.
When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter. When the sun goes down,
When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving.
when the sun goes down, we feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, she thinks cracker's sexy. When the sun goes down,
We'll be feeling alright.
when the sun sinks down over the water, Uncle Kenny's hotter. When the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, oh, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, hey Uncle Kenny, when the sun goes down
Over the water, everything gets hotter. When the sun goes down, when the sun goes down. I've been up to my neck, working 6 days a week, wearing holes in the soles of the shoes on my feet. Been dreaming of getting away since I don't know. Ain't no better time than now for Mexico. No shoes, no shirt, and no problem. Blues, what blues? Hey, I forgot 'em. The sun and the sand and a drink in my hand with no bottle. And no shoes, no shirt, and no problems. No problems. Want a towel on a chair in the sand by the sea. Wanna look through my shades and see you there with me. Wanna soak up life for a while and lay back mode. No boss, no clock, no stress, no dress code. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. Blues, what blues? sure, no problems, no problems.
Sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow, and so am I. Workday passes like molasses in wintertime, but it's July. I'm getting paid by the hour and older by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. I'd like to call him something, I think I'll just call it a day. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. This lunch break is gonna take all afternoon and half the night. Tomorrow morning I know there'll be hell to pay. Hey, but that's alright. I ain't had a day off now in over a year. My Jamaican vacation's gonna start right here. If the phone's for me, you can tell them I just sailed away. And pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I could pay off my tab, pour myself in a cab, and be back to work before 2. At a moment like this, I can't help but wonder, what would Jimmy Buffett do?
Funny you should ask, Alan. I'd say, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. Pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care.
He don't care, and I don't care.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. What time zone am I on? What country am I in?
It doesn't matter, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's always on 5 in Margaritaville, come to think of it.
I heard that.
You've been there, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
I've seen your boat there.
I've been to Margaritaville a few times.
All right, well, that's good.
Stumble my way back.
Okay, well, we just want to make sure you can keep it between the navigational beacons.
Between the buoys, I got it.
All right, well, it's 5 o'clock. Let's go somewhere.
I'm ready, crank it up.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gone.
That hot old summer sun make you beg for your next breath. So you best be on the creek bank laid in the shade, chewing on a hickory twig. Pass that bottle, I'll have me a swig. I ain't got a lot, but I think I like they're going out of style, drinking this homemade wine. Hey, if the sun don't come up tomorrow, people, I have had a good time. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. I bet the old man's in the kitchen. He's got my kind of music on his radio. Oh, drinking his beer and dialing up the request lines. Mama and old Aunt Joan probably in the dining room trying to use the phone. Me, I'm thinking about that girl and later tonight. Oh yeah, I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. Hey, I'm catching these fish like they're going out of style. I'm drinking this homemade wine. And if the sun don't come up tomorrow, people, I have had a good time. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. You know the rednecks and the preppies, they're in their discos and honky-tonks, somewhere between raising hell and amazing grace. Lord, I know just how they feel. You gotta get out and kick up your heels. And ain't it great